TFH gold connector installation. Tools required: crimp tool with a 593 30-593 crimp die, strip tool, side cutters, sanding tool, utility knife, electrical tape, fine grit emery cloth, and a connector assembly, which will include a wire ferrule, an outer crimp ferrule, a coupling ring, and a plug body. We're going to remove 2.5 inches of the protective elbow braid. Slide it back out of the way. We'll keep it out of the way using a small piece of electrical tape. We're going to remove approximately 1.5 inches of the coating on the outer shield, starting an inch back from the end of the shield. You want to make sure you go all the way around the circumference. We're going to remove 1.25 inch from the end of the shield back of the outer shield. We're going to use the strip tool, and we're going to reduce the spacer size down to a 10 gauge size. So we'll use the biggest strip opening on the crimp tool, and in 1/2 inch increments we're going to stretch and thin out the spacer material. Make sure you keep your center conductor straight, or you will damage the center conductor. We're going to remove about 2 inches, or reduce about 2 inches of the spacer material. Okay, you can see that we haven't gone all the way down to the center conductor, which is what we're looking for. Now we're going to find out where the center conductor ended and remove the stretched spacer material. Then, using the 14 gauge opening on the strip tool, we're going to remove about 3/4 inch of the spacer material all the way down to the center conductor. We'll clean up any residual coating on the center conductor using our side cutters. We want to make sure we keep all our center conductor strands intact. slide on our wire ferrule, slide our braid wire up, put on our coupling ring, shoulder first, put on our outer wire crimp ferrule, then we'll slide on our plug. The plug should slide down so that the top of the shield is touching or almost touching the back shoulder of the plug body. And we're there. We want to also make sure that we've pushed the wire ferrule to the back side of the plug face. That way there's virtually no chance of getting a short due to a stray wire inside. We're going to use the second largest die opening and clamp around the cable just behind your outer wire ferrule or your outer crimp ferrule. We'll push our plug down till it seats against, and then we'll push on the face of the plug so that our wire ferrule is tight against the shoulder of the plug body. Then, using the largest die, we will crimp the outer wire ferrule onto the plug body. Then, using the 0.1 die opening, we're going to crimp the center pin. We're going to make sure that we crimp it on the small diameter right where it necks up to the larger diameter. And now we're going to remove the excess. We don't want to cut it flush. We want to give ourselves about a 1/16 to 1/8 inch of wire and wire ferrule protruding from the end of the pin, and remove the excess. We'll slide on our coupling ring, and then slide your braid wire up, or protective overbraid up as far as you can, and you are done with a TFH gold connector.